Hey everyone, Merry Christmas Adam, which is what we call the day before Christmas Eve, because Adam before Eve. Today is going to be a little different. Wednesdays usually I do prayer, but I wanted to give you something special today as we come towards the Christmas holiday. So today we're going to talk about Santa and why you should believe in him because he's real. He was a real, I don't know if he had reindeer, if he had a white beard, but Santa goes back to a man named Nicholas of Myra, or Saint Nicholas, right? Santa is just a version of the word for saint. Claus comes from Nicholas. He lived in what is now modern day Turkey in the 3rd century AD, and he was a bishop of the church there, right? An important church leader. He was known for his faithfulness, even though he had experienced the tragedy of losing his parents at a young age and being imprisoned by the Roman Empire for his faith. Now, there's a kind of legendary story about him and his generosity. There was a poor man who had 3 daughters, and he wasn't going to be able to afford the dowry for them, and that would mean they would be unmarried, and the only way they could support themselves would be by selling their bodies. And so Nicholas, he wanted to help, but he didn't want to embarrass this man, and so he wanted to give to him anonymously. And the way he did that is over 3 consecutive nights, Nicholas placed a bag of gold in the stockings that were hanging in their window to dry, one for each daughter. And in some versions of this story, by the 3rd night, the father kind of gets wise to what's happening, and so Nicholas has to drop the final bag of gold down the chimney. Now, it's easy to be put off by the consumerism of Christmas and the stress of getting all the right presents for everybody. And also, it's easy to think that Santa Claus has nothing to do with the true meaning of Christmas, with Jesus. But let's remember where this practice of gift giving comes from. It's an imitation of a believer who was so committed to Christ that he wanted to do everything he could to show generosity. So, can your giving be inspirational? It doesn't have to be a bag of gold, but how can you give yourself today to those in need?